It's time for Friday Fabulous Florida.
There is a gigantic alligator in my kitchen.
A look at the weirdest stories from our weirdest state.
But it has happened. A Florida man is now in custody, walking around his neighborhood in total nudity, everybody. Total
that's
nudity.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rolf Braun is 73 years old. He was arrested and charged with exposure of sexual organs and resisting arrest.
Oh.
It all happened at the Recreation Plantation RV Resort in Lady Lake, Florida.
This
It was
is not
a
the guy
nice
you want to see naked. Look at him.
Florida afternoon, yeah. We on the show have a rich tradition of evaluating booking photos. This is another situation in which we will have to offer up a numerical value. We will assign one to this booking photo. Rolf is booked in with the orange handout jersey that he's given as an inmate. And I ask you, Kim, to assign a numerical value. Where is he on the booking photo scale, please?
I'm giving him a 5.
A 5. Wow. Very good.
Yeah.
How about you, Albert?
Maybe like a 7, 7 and a
Wow,
half.
a
Actually,
7.
pretty high. He looks like an aged Florida man, which is
Yeah.
you don't really get that.
It does look like he's, had a couple of, I don't want to say run-ins, but contact with the law before. He looks like with his beard. He looks like David Letterman's beard if Letterman just kind of let it go even more than he has and, didn't manicure it or in any way handle it for a couple of weeks. I'm going to give him a 4, though, because I'm not, sorry, just the
It's
way I
pretty
feel
rough.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The officer found Braun at his camper. He answered the door wearing a T-shirt as shorts with his genitals exposed through the neck part of the shirt, according to the
Yikes.
police report. Yeah. He was uncooperative and taken into custody. Officers were able to handcuff him, and he is in custody as we speak. A Florida man is accused of harassing Walgreens worker trying to drive over manager. It happened in Winter Springs. He tried to run over the manager of a local Walgreens store, according to the cops. The guy, identified as Juan Matos, he's 31 years old, entered the store, created a disturbance, threatening a cashier, making sexual advances toward her. He was trouble. He's 31.
Oh.
I know. Kim likes him. He's kind of handsome.
He kind of has a Brad Pitt thing going on.
He sure does. What do you want to give him on the booking photo scale, please, Kim?
I'm not allowed to consider what he did
No, you are not.
because I don't want to get yellow carded again.
No, I'm surprised we even have to revisit that question at all. But no, you are not.
I'm giving him a 7.5.
7.5. Albert, how about you?
Quite the opposite. Doesn't look like the Florida man that I think of. So he's a 3.8, and noted that he did admit I have a problem when he was going through all of this. So that's
Well, he
unrelated.
doesn't have a problem that bothers Kim, apparently. And
No, he's
I'm going to
okay.
give him.
He's
I'm going
all
to
right
give him a
with me.
7. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah. He's a fairly good-looking fellow.
He is that.
Yeah.
He is that. He was asked to leave after he made these advances, and the cashier called her father to the store. The manager told her to hide in the back office for safety. The father did show up, and then along with the manager asked Matos to leave, following him to his car to make sure that he actually did leave. He then reversed the vehicle, and that's when he tried to run them over. Finally, the cops arrived at Matos's home, and they made the arrest. And during the arrest, as Albert says, he admitted, I have a problem.
Yeah, he's creepy.
Yeah. He was upset, he says, because the crazy lady at Walgreens was accusing me of saying things that I didn't say and asking me to leave. That'll do it. That'll make you want to run somebody over. Meantime, on the other side of town, a Florida man smashed through Orlando airport fencing, drove across runways. This is in an active taxiway.
Shouldn't you get shot for that?
Oh, wow. Kim is very, very tough.
No, I mean, where's the security at the airport? You could be like, setting off a bomb on a runway and hurting people on a plane.
So you're saying if you had been head of security, you would have shot this guy?
Open fire, for full on, yeah.
What?
I mean, it's the United States of guns. Why do we not have guns if we're not going to protect the people?
Wow.
Good day, sir.
37 years old, he's accused of driving through a fence at Orlando International Airport, across several runways and tarmacs. Then he was detained by airport security. They say that 37-year-old Ryan Welch, who you see here, quickly a booking photo evaluation. Kim, I ask you, where is he on the scale?
6.
Albert?
Right down the middle, 5.
I think it's strong. Actually. I think he's got a big dose of crazy. Look at those eyes. He's not a bad-looking dude. I'm going to give him an 8.
Oh, wow.
He does have a mark on his face as well, too. So that'll give him more points.
Yeah. He smashed his vehicle through the airport's fencing near Terminal C, drove onto the tarmac. Several people called 911 to report this, and authorities said that he was stopped and got out of the vehicle, where he was tackled and detained by an airport employee until the cops arrived. There is no cause yet as to what prompted him to do this. A Florida man witnesses a bear fight. And the bear fight included 2 alligators, everyone. This has all of the makings of a Florida story.
Bears and alligators in the same story.
Every flavor of yes.
It's
I don't
fantastic.
even. You know what? Whatever you're gonna tell me, it's already my winner. It's already in. Yeah.
It was great. I loved it.
The bear went paw to snout with 2 alligators as there was an attempt to cross this river. And you can see that this river in Florida, there was this guy kayaking along the river. That's the guy you're seeing now. He pulled out his cell phone, zoomed in as much as he could, and it was this confrontation between a bear and 2 gators.
In the battle between bear and gator, who will emerge victorious?
Thank you. It is that. And you can see the video now. Albert, who did emerge victorious? Do we know?
I think that guy's rock band just got a lot of promotion, so he came out on top of the fight, the 2 bears.
Okay, so he was the winner, really, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope the bear. I was pulling for. I think we're all pulling for the bear.
Oh, we're all pulling for the bear. Yeah.
It was 2 against 1. It was not a fair fight.
Bears are too cute. Leave them alone, but they're very cute.
Meantime, a woman gets into the act. She was arrested after she hit a McDonald's. It was armed robbery. Aisha Williams, 33, arrested and charged with robbery with a firearm. It was just after midnight, where all the fun goes down at McDonald's. She was wearing a mask, but she was later identified by employees. She walked into the restaurant with a gun and a note, forced the employees to the back of the restaurant, took their phones from them. She demanded cash. The cash was put inside a green bank bag. She's kind of attractive.
Yeah,
we have
she
a picture
is.
of her now. The
cute.
booking photo scale, where do you put her?
I'm giving her a 7.
I'm giving her a 7 also. Albert, please.
Just to be different, 6.3, and it's she's recognizable, so that gives her some more extra points.
Yes, well, Albert is on to the thing that did her in. Apparently, based on her mannerisms and based on the way she carried herself, her stature is what they said, employees of the McDonald's recognized her. About a half hour later, police caught up with her in her burgundy Dodge Charger. She had changed clothes, as all good crooks do.
Ooh, it's a wild idea, but it just might work.
But this was the other part of the idea she didn't think through. The clothing and mask worn during the robbery, the cash bag, cash and gun were still found inside her car.
What?
Yeah,
Not the best and brightest, my friend.
I'm just saying,
Nope.
if you're going to change, dump the old clothes. It's a pro tip. And finally, a Florida woman caught allegedly stuffing her backpack with stolen frozen shrimp at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be great in the afternoon sun.
Well, you got to get it back to another refrigerator quickly.
No.
I don't necessarily think it's a bad caper. But Patricia Stutz, 54, you see her there looking a bit tired and beleaguered by the whole thing.
She just wanted the shrimp, okay? She just wanted the shrimp.
I'll go first on this. I'll give her a 7 on the booking photo scale.
Really?
She's not a bad-looking lady and not a bad-looking person, human being. I think she just lost her way in her love of shrimp.
I'm giving her a 4.
4. You, Albert?
I'd go with the 5. 5.2, actually. 5.2.
A 5. Thank you.
Albert, thank you.
A loss prevention officer, that's a store security person, of course, said that Stutz grabbed several bags of frozen shrimp and frozen fish and put them in her shopping cart. She then put the bags of frozen seafood into her backpack and left the store without paying.
It was seafood night at the house. What do you want?
The Walmart
I think this is just
employee,
the reality that if Red Lobster is closing with their never-ending shrimp, you got to make ends meet and get your
you're
shrimp.
going to see more of this, is what you're suggesting, yeah? She was asked for a receipt on her way out, and she did try something. She gave them a receipt from the week before. But it was almost $500 worth of stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'll give her a, clever idea. In any case, the police have moved in, and she has been, what am I trying to say? Charged is the word I'm looking for this heist. That is our list. You'll have to pick a favorite. I'll remind you, Florida man who's 73 taking his naked stroll. The dude who tried to, sexually harass a cashier. Albert, you can take the picture of this poor woman who was the shrimp robber off while I'm...
Heather says, Walmart seafood, that's living on the edge.
Yeah, that's right. I have a problem, said the guy who tried to run over 2 people in the parking lot after sexually harassing the cashier. The Florida man who smashed through the airport fencing, drove across runways and active taxiways. Kim would have shot him, she said, in a weirdly violent part of Kim that is just now beginning to leak out of her personality.
Kim, how are you?
We found that out. Florida man who witnessed a bear fight with 2 alligators as a bear tried to cross the river. A Florida woman who robbed the McDonald's at gunpoint. She was recognized by employees because she had been a former employee herself, recognized based on her mannerisms. And the Florida woman who allegedly stuffed her backpack with stolen frozen shrimp and other seafood at Walmart. We have to pick a favorite. We don't want to, but we must. I ask you, Kim.
I have to pick the bear and the gators. That's it.
Bear and the gators. Albert, how about you?
Yeah, and the chat also agrees. I think the bear and the gators is the clear choice. We've never seen 2 gators and a bear in one story before.
We've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, it is.
There's never been anything like this.
It's true. It was a standout offering. And Albert, did you pick a favorite or not? You did pick. You like the bear?
the bear and as well as the chat. Almost 70% of the vote.
It's not uniquely Florida, but there is something charming about the woman stuffing all that shrimp into her backpack, and I'm going with that. So please leave your favorites in comments even after the live show has ended. We will read them. That said, that is Friday Fabulous Florida for today.
This has been Friday Fabulous Florida.
There is a gigantic alligator in my kitchen.
Y'all come back now here.
Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.